Hey guys, welcome to Winecraft. My name is Mario Luna with MarioLunaSom.com, where we provide wine education for real life. So I woke up today, and what do you do when you wake up? Most of us don't get up and just start moving. No, I like to lay down and just go through everything on my phone, like social media, news, anything that's happening, or any emails I have to answer. For me, this morning I was just picking up my phone and I just started noticing pictures of wines that I tasted so I could remember them. And I came across one, and it happens to be the best wine that I tasted from the Wine Spectator Grand Tour back in May. The name of the winery is called Wolfler Estates. It's a Merlot blend with Cabernet Sauvignon. It was less than $50 for the bottle, and it was the best wine there. So, but I just had a chance to look at that picture. I'm just thinking, wow, you know what? I haven't done New York wine education yet with Winecraft, and I haven't tried enough wines from that state anyway. So that's what this week's Winecraft is all about. So I'm going to open up my notes. I'm going to go over 3 different growing areas in New York State, different types of wines that are offering there, and let's get started. So here's our New York wine education, and I'm going to cover 3 growing areas: the Finger Lakes, Niagara, and Long Island. And I love these wines when I get the opportunity to try them. So in the Finger Lakes, I'd like to try our Rieslings, Gewürztraminers, and late harvest Riesling. And I'll go over the differences in a moment. But with regular Rieslings, they tend to have a lot of grapefruit, lime, and pineapple notes. It starts out really fruity, but then you have that chalky dust finish, and that's what the climate brings. You'll still get the lively acidity, very bright, and it's just delicious. Oh, it's so good. Gewürztraminers, they tend to be very full, very fruity. Doesn't have a lot of that acid pop, so it seems kind of fat and clunky, but with the grapefruit, the lychee, the flower notes, and spicy, it is gorgeous. Something to try. Especially, I tend to get a little bit more rose petal whenever I taste Gewürztraminer. Some people in the restaurants that I work at, or when I do consultations, they tend to get a lot of jasmine. It's a beautiful thing to learn a lot about Gewürztraminers. So now this is late harvest Rieslings. So the difference between this Riesling versus this one up here, it's left on the vine longer. So the fruit components are going to be the same: the grapefruit, the lime, the pineapple. The sugar and the fruit's going to increase while the acidity drops. And it also adds on even more mango, peach, and it becomes more of a syrupy texture. It is good. So good. So next up, in Niagara, they do not grow that many varietals like Merlot, Riesling, Cabernet Sauvignon. They instead focus on more Native American hybrid grapes. So a great example is that Concord. I don't know if you ever tried it, the Welch's grape juice or sparkling grape juice when you were growing up. They tend to be with Concord grapes. So it has a lot of that grape jelly, blueberry, blackberry, plum. It's very fat because the acidity is not going to be as prevalent as a Riesling. And it has a beautiful, soft finish. And that's so inviting to try. And if you haven't had a chance to try Concord wine, we have a link at the bottom of the page. And finally, so this is Long Island. You got the Merlot blends, a lot of cassis, a lot of cherry, a lot of blackberry, fig, almond minerals. You get that right fruit start, and it's fig, almond in the middle, and then you get that mineral. The fruit is very cooked on the finish. This is actually the flavor profile that I got when I taste the wine that you see in the picture of the post. It's called Wolfler Estates in Long Island. And it made the Wine Spectator Top 100 list last year. And I've got to tell you, I believe it ranges between $44 to $48. It is the best wine that I tried, the best structure, the best amount of fruit, along with acidic pop. And that tannins would just carry the flavor from start to finish. It is the best wine I've had from the United States in a long time. and to find something under $50 is a steal. So this is our New York wine education. Well, I hope you enjoyed the information with this week's Winecraft about New York wine education. Now, the Finger Lakes, the Niagara region, and Long Islands, they make up 3 of the 7 different growing areas, or AVAs, that's in the New York State wine region. It's just beautiful wines all the way around. You get a little taste of what Washington's like. You get a little taste of the European style, where they're a little bit more earth terroir driven. And hopefully you get a chance to try these beautiful wines. So at the bottom of the page, we have links to each of the wines, where to find them. If you can't find them, maybe you can find something like these. So when you're doodling around your computer or your laptop or your phone, when you wake up in the morning, hopefully you get a chance to remember beautiful wines from New York, just like I did when I had a chance to try the Wolfler Estate at the Wine Spectator Grand Tour in Las Vegas in May. So that's this week's Winecraft. I'll see you next week.